Right. Things are looking a lot better now that sentient energy is out of the air and wind and waters and fire and earth, and we don't have to deal with that anymore. And now, I am not service for anyone. I do not serve anybody because I don't know anyone to serve, okay? And I'm not a subject to serve any king because I'm a common law citizen and I registered it as that, but not a citizen. And so I don't serve the crown because I don't believe in the solutions of that because it's a tourist attraction now. So there's no point to that, right? So because it's a tourist attraction and it has no ranking anymore because the government took it over, uh, you know, I don't serve it. Because it's a tourist attraction. So I do not serve a tourist attraction and I don't serve the tourist information office, okay? So I don't serve the king, okay? So I don't do that. And my soul only works for me. It doesn't work for anyone else. So if anyone got a hold of a bit of my soul, it doesn't work for you, and it stopped working, and you don't have that. And my soul conquered me, all of me. True to me, I am. And all of the manipulation fell out of me, and I never met it. It's gone, and I'm feeling great about that. And I'm feeling much better, and all of those horrible worms have gone, and they're destroyed. And my soul's really feeling like I'm having a great clean and getting rid of it all. And all of these fake entities and shadows, they're all disappearing because the cause of them went away. So I'm feeling really good today about that. And I'm still positive and looking forward to getting rid of all the threats so we can have a good future. And I'm not going anywhere. I decided I'd never gone anywhere, you know. I've always been here. So I've always been in Blandford, in nature, with Earth. And I've always been in the same place. I have not moved anywhere. I've never been moved anywhere. I never died or anything like that. Oh no, I've always lived in Blandford, and everyone else that lives here lives in Blandford, and it's the same earth that I was on when I moved to Blandford in 2020. So it's the same place, and I'm there, and that's where I live. And that's where all the people live, and I still see all them all around now. So the same people are around, and that's that. And no one wears a mask where I live, and no one wears a disguise where I live, and there are no time travelers where I live because those methods of traveling time have gone away. So I'm really pleased that we can't have any more time travelers coming for the weekend for a good old attack on our consciousness. And I'm also really pleased that the consciousness neural networks have all gone down. I'm really pleased about that. And that the dogs got out of the hive, and the cats got out of the hive, and the birds got out of the hive, and the Noah's Ark thing was resolved, and the Noel thing was resolved, and all of that, and the Alan Ball thing, and everything is a bit more organized and true. And Loki's efforts and all of his baggage of chaos fell out of all of the times. But we did see and understand the chaos, so we could get to the truth of the depth of the chaos. So it was good that that happened, that we saw it all. So it's not a bad thing. It's just that the baggage needed to go because it was, you have to cause chaos sometimes to make a mess to find out what's going on because the patterns will try and bring it back, and you can see it tugging, and I think that might be what they did. So there might be a reason for the chaos to cause the order in the first place, right? Because out of chaos it comes order, right? And if we were in a sleepwalking pattern, we would have had a wobble. We would have had to have some kind of chaotic to wake us up to the reality, right? So sometimes it's necessary to cause a bit of mischief so that people can see the truth that it is mischief anyway, right? So it's not really a bad thing that to do that. But now we know about the mischief and how they use the word and all the rest of it. All that baggage has gone away. So that source has gone away, and look, he keeps his awareness, but he doesn't have the baggage of all that source he created to create chaos in the first place, because that's the bit he wants to avoid, because he doesn't want to keep bumping into that chaotic source as he goes round in circles, right? So you didn't bump into the chaos again. You stopped and said, right, this time we're gonna straighten up and get out, okay? Because we know enough, right? I think so. So you're not stuck to me. We might have felt like we were working together to understand it all, right? But that's okay. But we're not together. We're separated, right? And you have your way and I have my way. But in the future, we might meet each other because no one's in another time, all right? So the future is everyone's in the same time because it's the same time. And that's a normal thing, okay? So we go back to believing that everyone's in the same time because there's all this time travel nonsense ended, and you come out of that delusion that time works like that, and you're not going to be lost because everyone's in the same time, but the place is big enough for everyone to land without all landing on the same route, because then that wouldn't work and it would just create a massive hole in the structure we were going to land on, right? And we blow it up before we got there. So we're not all going to land on the same route. We've got our own route to land with. Okay, we've got our own crown to land with, and our own soul to land with, and we are that true, natural, and all the manipulation we know about has gone away, first thoughts. And so when we land, it's not that we're not going to be able to find each other and some people are going to disappear into thin air. No, we're all going to land. The good, the bad, and the ugly are going to be in one place, and it's not going to be so. There's not going to be so much distance and methods of isolation because that's all going away. So we'll have less methods of isolation and more methods of being able to have a better life. And you can do what you want. If you want to, go on a picnic, go on a picnic. You don't have to ask permission. All right? If you want to think about something, you think about something. You don't have to ask permission to think. You don't have to ask permission to speak. You can just be yourself and your way, and that's okay. Okay? And the script is gone. There's no more of that nonsense, because we could hear it, but they didn't understand. But we could hear it, and they were scripted to say it, but they didn't understand it. So it's all a bit of a nonsense. So it's all gone away, and hopefully at some point when all of this nonsense has finally been restored, and the light and the colours are all back to where they should be, and out of the realms that they shouldn't be, because the nature's light source does not travel to false realms or false creations, so that came back. And all of nature's source and force came out of all false creation, and didn't linger in any false creation. So false creation has lost completely all of nature's fuel, source and force. False creation has been cut off because they didn't want to work with us. They're cut off. Okay, they're not part of our new. Thank you.